along to Murray Thomson Fighters Factory Gymnasium, the most productive gym in Melbourne City. Welcome along for the fight of the new century. Melbourne Cup fever pervading. Howard Lee is my name. Boxing is my business and business is good. What a great card Murray's putting for show number 18 at a new venue, the Springvale City Hall, 24 hours away. We get ready for the official weigh-in under the auspices of the Professional Boxing and Martial Arts Board. Your man in charge of the action, Mr. Robert J. Todd. Your ringside physician, Dr. John Jory. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 rounds of true international boxing. Would you welcome to the scales? Originally from Kenya, 7 times his country's champion, with Austin Taylor, one of the great African kings, returning to Melbourne for the 3rd time in 7 professional fights. Already a Victorian champion and a 2 times Aussie champ. Would you welcome Fred Knuthia, Australian junior welterweight champion. We welcome along Ray Dunbar. Good evening to you, Ray. Screen Vision Proprietary Limited, great boxing man on the internet. Good evening to you, Ray. Ray Dunbar. Brian Membry, welcome back, Brian, from Adelaide.
64.4.
Okay, Bob, 64.4. Big round of applause for Fred Knuthia with Austin Taylor. And ladies and gentlemen, Murray Thomson's very proud to match on his 2nd fight after becoming a resident of Australia, Cleveland, east of Brisbane, with Bernie McFadden and Ray Dunbar travelling down from the mighty state of Queensland. 33 years of age, remember, turning back the clock when he KO'd Jeff Fennick in 2 rounds for the IBF World Lightweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, originally from Benoni in the Republic of South Africa, 43 fights, 37 wins. He lost his world title to a legendary Sugar Shane Mosley. Would you welcome former world champ, now Aussie, Philip Holiday.
$64.20.
Well done, guys. 64.20. 10 rounds of true international boxing, encompassing the Republic of South Africa, Australia, Kenya, Australia, and Adelaide. Throw them in, Austin. Photographer extraordinaire, Bernie McFadden. Right, a great match. 8 rounds for the Victorian Super Middleweight Championship. Would you welcome to the scales the former middleweight champion of Victoria, returning to the ring after 20 months in a temporary retirement. 9 fights, 6 big wins. Would you welcome the former Victorian champion, a proud citizen of Bayswater, former national amateur champion, Dean Gaither. $76.20 kilograms a minute, the maximum. What's that, Bob?
75.25.
Thank you. Well done, Dean Gaither. And after 2 pro fights with Paul Layton and Ronnie Russell at the Oakley Youth Club, he's a defending champion. 2 fights, 1 win, 1 draw. Victorian Super Middleweight champion, putting his title on the line over 8 rounds of boxing tomorrow night at Springvale City Hall. A proud citizen of Australia. Would you welcome Sergio Jansofilio.
$74.20.
Well done, guys. 74.20. No weight problems there with either fighter. Bout number 3, another championship fight on Murray Thomson's great show, Spring Fever. The fights of the new century, we can call it. 8 rounds of boxing, Victorian's light heavyweight championship. Would you welcome back after 16 months in retirement from the mighty city of Geelong, with a proud record of 8 fights, 5 wins, former Victorian light heavyweight champion. A rematch, in fact, tomorrow night. Getting ready, he's travelled all the highways. Kev, on the highway, could you get 100 kilometres tonight?
Oh, yeah, we did
a little. Well done, because it's been 60 and 40 and all that stuff with his dad here, Irish Kevin Murray. Would you welcome the challenger, former Vic champ, Kevin Murray, from the mighty city of Geelong. The limit, Bob, light heavyweights.
77.8.
77.80. Well done, Kevin. We call him the Brownlow medalist. And a man who's on a big roll, comes from Kalorama, Since joining Murray Thomson and me, he's won 5 out of 5. Ladies and gentlemen, the ABL champion in 1997, 9 fights, 6 wins. Would you welcome Stuart Muller? The Victorian light heavyweight champion. Won the title from Dean Keaty in February this year. Bob?
78.05.
78.05. Here we go. Well done, photographer, Mr. Murray Senior. Okay, well done, Stuart and Kevin. Well, moving smoothly, Bob. Not a hitch tonight at the Fighters Factory. We haven't finished yet. Okay, would you welcome back to Australia with a new lady in charge of Bridge Sane's Ringside Gymnasium in Auckland. Welcome to you, Kushla. Kushla, come up with your young man. Don't sit there in the corner. Sam Aukuso, where are you, Sam? Sam the man, former Queensland junior welterweight. Not Queensland, but New Zealand junior welterweight champion. It's an all-Kiwi affair tomorrow night in some ways. 30 professional fights. Sam the man, Aukuso. The limit, Bob, is 72.5. What's that, Bob?
69.70.
69.70 for Sam the man Aukuso with Kushla Sane. And ladies and gentlemen, he's also a proud citizen of Dunedin, New Zealand, now resident Nari Warren, been causing a big stir in pro boxing. A great drawn contest in the big Stuart Duncan show recently at the Powerhouse. Would you welcome Nari Warren's Iron Mike Cope in this 6-round international contest.
71.15.
71.15. Well done. There we are, Bob. Counting them down. Murray Thomson, 7:30 quad to 8. Murray, not a hitch. Murray, any final word? All fighters have to be there. Springvale, Paul. You know the very well you do. Sergio, Springvale boy. You know it. Okay. Everybody seen Dr. John Jury? Great card. Well done, Murray. The fights of the new century. See Mr. B. Butler, real estate agent extraordinaire. You'll be home by midnight, Bob?
For sure.
Okay, you've just witnessed the big weigh-in here at Murray Thomson's Fighters Factory. Not a hitch, big 4 fights tomorrow night. Springvale City Hall, the fights of the new century. Show number 18, Murray Thomson. Good luck. Protect yourself at all times. God bless. See you at ringside tomorrow night. Our main event, 10 rounds of boxing. Adelaide's Fred Caduthia, 2 times Aussie champ. And he meets former IBF world lightweight champion Philip Holliday, originally from the Republic of South Africa, now resident of Queensland, Australia. Keep punching. See you soon.
Sammy Aukuso, welcome back to Melbourne. Really don't like these interviews, do you, Sam? Your last fight here was against Solomon Igbarime at Fort Knox, Fighters Factory Promotions. That was a hard fight for you. Have you been active since that fight, which was about 6 months ago, I believe?
Yeah, it's about 6 months ago.
Have you been active in New Zealand since then?
No.
Have you been training hard?
Yes, still back to training.
Okay. Do you know anything about Mike Cope, who you fight tomorrow night?
I got no idea.
Got no idea, okay. Well, I can tell you he's originally from New Zealand. I just spoke to him, he sounds just like you.
Oh, okay.
So you haven't been active in New Zealand, you don't know anything about Mike Cope. You're fighting 6'3", that's your normal distance, over 6'3", you're quite strong over that. How do you see the fight going tomorrow night?
It's come for ready to fight, but I don't know what's the story about him. I didn't hear the story about him. My son come, the best man will take the chance.
Okay.
If he got a chance, he take it.
Okay, you fit to go the 6 rounds tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'm
Fit
ready.
and strong? You're ready? Okay. As always, Sam, I'm sure you're going to turn it on for the crowd tomorrow night. Good luck.
Thanks.
Mike Cope, welcome to Fighters Factory Promotions.
Thanks,
good
mate.
to see you here. You're trained by Bryce Birtwhistle.
That's right. Yep.
And you come with a record of 2 fights, 1 draw and 1 loss. That loss being to Australian title contender or PABA title contender who just fought Sam Solomon, Sakio Bika. Can you tell us a little bit about that fight with Sakio?
I can, yeah. It was a fight I took on about a week and a half's notice. It also happened to be my first boxing fight. I was not allowed to have any amateur boxing fights due to me being a professional kickboxer as well, which is quite a different sport when you're in the ring. So my trainer Bryce thought, yes, I've got plenty to learn in the boxing game, and what better way to start than jumping in against Takio. It was a really hard fight for me. Taught me a lot, went the distance, and yeah, from there it's just been coming on from that.
Well, that's no mean feat for a first upper to go the distance against Sakio Bicker. I think you'd be one of 2 people he hasn't stopped in his 10 fights.
Yeah, so I hear he was a strong hitter. I was unfortunately surprised a bit in the first round when he whacked hard, but you know, that's good. It's
yes, you well, you've obviously got a good chin and good evasive skills to survive with him for 10 rounds. You had a draw with Craig Eden. I actually witnessed that fight. I thought that you'd actually done enough to win that myself personally, but that's of course an unbiased. That's my what do you call it? It's not professional opinion.
Yeah, well,
and
it's my opinion as well. I thought I'd done enough to win. So
yeah, well, I thought you fought quite well, Mike. Tomorrow you take on Sammy Aukuso from New Zealand. Do you know anything about Sam?
I've heard nothing about Sam apart from the fact he's had, I'm not sure, 13, 15 fights or something like that. I heard he's fought Julian Holland a couple of times. So he's certainly had a lot of experience as far as fighting top-notch opponents go. I just hope to keep on learning the craft. I'm a little bit green, you could say, in the whole boxing field.
Okay.
Certainly haven't been tempted to whip a kick out or two, but...
Okay, I was just reading here that you've had 25 kickboxing fights and a former world amateur champ in 2001, last year world amateur champ as
That's
a
right.
kickboxer. So do you prefer boxing or kickboxing at the moment?
Well, at the moment I really enjoy the boxing training. It's something that's going to complement my kickboxing quite well as well. It's much better for me at the moment to learn about my hands. I've always had a kicking background. Hands have been a bit lacking. So to do the boxing at the moment, it's a big bonus for me. I really enjoy it, and you know, I hope to have a few more, especially this year, early next year.
Great. How do you expect the fight to go tomorrow? Are you aiming to go for points?
Yeah. I certainly hope to first of all learn a lot, and by doing that I plan on going 6 rounds. I don't plan on going out there and trying to knock anybody out. That very rarely happens. If it does happen, of course it's a bonus, but yeah, go for the distance, go for the points, win, get the craft up, learn the skills, and hopefully carry that over into my next fight.
Okay, future in boxing, you want to stick with it?
Yeah, I've actually been penciled in to fight on the 29th at Festival Hall. I'm not sure who my opponent is at that stage, but...
That'll be on the Julian Holland card?
Yeah, exactly, on the Julian Holland undercard. So that'll be another big show for me. I hope to build from this one into that one, and hopefully a couple in December as well, boxing. And yeah, keep busy, which is obviously the way to learn, and keep active.
Well, I'll let you go and get some sustenance now. I'm sure you're starving.
I didn't have to diet for this one.
Didn't you? You didn't have to diet?
No, not for this one.
Okay. Well, look, good luck tomorrow. I'm sure you'll turn it on for the crowd.
Thanks very much, Brian.
Well done.
Thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Springvale Stadium on this Friday night. Murray Thomson, Fighters Factory, travels down the Springvale Highway a few kilometres for his 18th big show. His first here tonight. Good luck, Fighters Factory, Murray Thomson. And what a cracking main event of the evening we have. 10 rounds of boxing between 2 times Aussie champ, formerly from Kenya, Firebrand Fred Kanuthia, unbeaten in 7 fights. And he faces the former IBF lightweight champion of the world, formerly from the Republic of South Africa, now based out of Brisbane town, the man who put Jeff Fennick into retirement, Philip Holiday. That's our main event. 3 other action-packed fights, including 2 state championship matches. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the show rolling on this Friday night. Welcome along. Tonight we're going to sort the men from the boys. Team Vukovic coordinating tonight's show. Your judges for the opening bout, Ms. Zanika Williams, Andrew Campbell, and we welcome on board for the first time, Smokin' Joe Mann. Welcome along as an official judge in this 6-round international contest. Your ringside physician, Dr. John Jury. Your referee in charge of the action, Malcolm Bullner. Your timekeeper at the bell, Damien Membry. Howard Lee is my name. Boxing is my business, and business is good. Ladies and gentlemen, Murray Thomson, Fighters Factory, welcomes you to the fight of the new century. Introducing first on my left in this all-New Zealand affair, occupying the blue corner, with Kushla Sain in memory of the late Bridge Sain and Herald from the Greater Dandenong Boxing Club. This man is a former New Zealand junior, a welterweight champion, a frequent visitor to Australia from Auckland, New Zealand. 30 fights, 10 wins, 2 wins coming by way of knockout, scaling 69.70 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome back to Australia from New Zealand, Sam the Man Aukuso. Aukuso, wearing black trunks with white piping. And across the ring, in charge of the beekeeper, the Bombay man, Bryce Birtwistle, regarded as one of the finest audition men in boxing, kickboxing in the world. Good evening to you, Bryce, from the Melbourne Martial Arts Centre, traversing boxing, kickboxing. Originally from Dunedin in the South Island of New Zealand, now a proud Aussie in Narre Warren in kickboxing, 25 fights. Ladies and gentlemen, in pro boxing, 2 bouts, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, scaling 71.15 kilograms, known as Iron Mike Cope, wearing gold trunks with white piping. Malcolm Bullner, come across to centre ring. It's all yours. 6 rounds of boxing.
Good evening, fight fans. On behalf of myself, Brian Butler, my co-commentator, John Shocker Miles, and our special guest this evening from Streamline Vision, Ray Dunbar, welcome to Springvale Town Hall for what we hope to be a great night of boxing, featuring the main event between Fred Kanuthia and former world champion and victor over Jeff Fennick, Philip Holiday.
Well, we're straight into the action, Brian and Ray, and welcome aboard, Ray, and we'll speak to you throughout the night regarding Stream Vision, and it's a welcome down here to Melbourne to join myself, Brian Butler, the lookout. Here we go for a great contest here. In the yellow pants, we got Michael Cook and Sam Aukuso in the black trunks. This will be the filling out round. The jab underneath there from Aukuso, up top from Coop. Coop in the yellow pants. Oh, good right cross there, but I think that was just a bit of a slap, Brian.
Yep, a little bit. I think Sammy caught that off the top of the glove. Nice jab from Cope. I saw Mike Cope fight Craig Eden on the Sam Solomon Sakio Bicker undercard, and I thought he was a little bit stiff not to get the nod there. He got a draw.
Looks like he's done a bit of martial arts, kickboxing as well.
25 fights in kickboxing and a world amateur title culminating the end of his kickboxing career last year. Loves the boxing and wants to get right in on what he says, and he's got plenty to learn.
Well, let's see how he goes here tonight, up against Sam Aukuso and the Marcus of Queensbury rules, which is no kicking allowed sometimes.
I might add too that in his first fight, Mike Cope went the distance with Sakio Bicker and lost on points.
Well, it's not a bad effort, actually. Both boys throwing big bombs early, Brian. Good out of distance.
Yes.
Good shot underneath there from Aukuso. Good jab from Aukuso. Not reaching the target, but he's lining them up. Missed the target there. Again, both boys out of distance a little bit, but it's early doors yet. Pushing the shove there. Good jab there from Coop again. Coop in the yellow pants. Good straight left he has. Good slapping right into the midriff there from Aukuso, the Kiwi. Jabs out of range from Aukuso. Underneath Aukuso, up top.
Just a little blood from the nose of Sammy Aukuso there, I think, courtesy of those nice stiff left jabs from Mike Cope.
Yes, he's got tidy hands, Michael Coop. He doesn't waste, he doesn't spray his punches. Have a dig there.
Let's shorten that hook up, Sammy Aukuso there.
Slap underneath again. I mean, when the targets are open, you want to make sure you get something in there, don't you? I mean, a slap's not going to do any good. Good right cross to the back there.
Yeah, good kidney shot.
As he spun Michael Coop round. Coop in the yellow pants and Aukuso in the black trunks. Good rip underneath.
Good right hand
cross.
over the top too.
And underneath. There's a left rip, right cross here from Aukuso, and followed up with a good right to the guts again. Fighting back well. There. Tidy punches to the head from Coop. Coop stepped up a gear. Good jab underneath again from Aukuso. He's getting good distance. He's found his range. Yeah, and a good round there. Aukuso to finish off. Ray Dunbar, our unofficial scorer tonight. How did you see the boys in that round?
I didn't think there was much in that round. It was fairly even between them. I think Aukuso seems to have more authority in his punching power than what the other chap has. Maybe that's through his kickboxing. I don't know.
Would you give that round to Aukuso, Ray?
Yeah, no, fairly even.
Fairly even. We'll give it an even round. Brian Butler, how did you score?
I tend to agree with Ray. I thought that the punching power of Sammy Aukuso was a little more than Mike Cope. Mike Cope's like out there to score the points, and I think that evened it out a little bit. I'll give that round even as well.
Well, as we look in the red corner now, we've got the Bryce Entwistle there. He's putting a bit of work into Michael Coop in the red corner, but I can say one thing, that he's got nice tidy hands, and that's not going to be a problem.
Seconds out, round 2. Thanks for joining us for the opening bout.
Here we go, round 2. I thought myself Aukuso had a good round there, so I would have given that to Aukuso myself, but my co-commentator is Ray Dunbar from Streamline Vision, and Brian Butler both squared that up in the open stanza. Good hard shot there over the top from Michael Coop in the yellow pants.
Blocked well. Nice right hand by Sammy Aukuso, just fell short of the mark. Experience is definitely on Sam Aukuso's side here, although the amount of times Mike Cope's been in the ring kickboxing, he brings some of that with him too, but I think the standard is a little different.
Yeah, but he's got good tight hands. I mean, that can be improved. He's just a bit stilted in his legs, but I mean, he's landed some good shots on Aukuso. And Aukuso, as you say, he's experienced and he knows where to place them. Good uppercut.
Good uppercut.
Aukuso in the black trunks with a good uppercut. Into the body again, over the top. Underneath.
Good right hand from Mike Cope.
Right hand reply there from Mike Cope. Turn out to be a tidy little contest here.
Oh, nice move.
Oh, good shot
big
there
right
from
hand
Aukuso.
from Aukuso, doubling up.
And he stiffened the neck there off Mike Coop in the yellow pants. Oh,
good right hand from Mike Cope. He's staggered, he's wobbled Aukuso a little bit, rubbery on the legs.
Well, I think both of them are rubbery. They both landed very good shots here. It's blow for blow in the second round. Good shot over the top again there from Aukuso. I think stamina's going to tell here. They both landed very big bombs early in this fight. Good lefts from both boys there, settling down a little bit now. Taking a breather. Good shot over the top. I don't think it done much damage. Cope has Aukuso.
Oh, big punches from Aukuso. He's hurt Mike Cope. Buckled the knees of Cope there in the neutral corner. It was a lovely little move for Aukuso. Got his back off the corner, the turnbuckle there, and just turned to Mike Cope and belted that right hand straight on the chin.
Let's hope he doesn't go right hand crazy because he's got his nose in front in this round. Cooper regains composure, takes control of centre ring, left jab.
I'd like to see Aukuso block that jab and come back with a double jab of his own. He's not having too much success leading with the left hook.
Good straight left from both fellas there. Over the top again from Aukuso.
Two right hands and a left.
Good shot there from Cope. Good over right hand there from Cope. Good left from Cope. Cope starting to string good punches together. Finding a good bit of distance here. Michael Cope, red corner, yellow pants. Oh, good shot over the top.
Straight into two then.
Good shot over the top there from Cope. He's still going. He doesn't want to get caught in the corner again. And a good finish there. Tremendous finish there from Michael Cope. Walking back to the red corner. Aukuso looks a little bit worse for wear, and I think two reasons for that, Brian, is in that second round there, Aukuso landed a lot of punches, took a lot out of himself, and in the second half of the round, Michael Cope came back and took more out of him. So he didn't get a chance to take advantage of all the hard work he done in the first part of the round and have a breather spell and stole the points up. Cope came back and retaliated. So to me, that was an even round there.
Yeah, Shocker. Yeah, Mike Cope came back well, and I think that's a sign that the fitness and durability of Mike Cope, I think, might be enough to wear Sammy Aukuso down. This is a 6-rounder, 6 threes.
I'd just like to take the opportunity to welcome our viewers, our Stream Vision viewers from around Australia, and mention the Jamie Meyer fight. I'll come back to you after the round.
No worries, Ray. Here we go. Round 3 of a 6-rounder here.
I hope Sammy Aukuso thinks he can win this fight, because he's got a habit, if he doesn't think he can win, he sort of just plods along, and I'd really like to see him. I'd really like to see the best out of him tonight.
Well, I'm just a bit, there's a question mark on his fitness, but Michael Cope's strong. He's taken the best he could, and he came back strong. That might make it a little bit disinteresting. Good left hook there from Cope, keeping his hands nice and tight, right over his head. Good left underneath there from Aukuso in the black trunks from New Zealand. Good left.
Oh, big right hand,
Big
countered by
right-handed.
two straight, a left and a right from Mike Cope.
Underneath from Aukuso again.
Who's the winner in that one, Ray? A big right hand against two sharp punches.
I'll go for two sharp punches.
Two sharp punches wins it, because you've got no scientific way of telling the power of a punch.
Good right cross here from Aukuso as Cope rushed in. Couple of misses there from good left hand from Cope. He's not getting the target, but he knows it's there. Reaching too far with the right cross, Michael Cope again. Aukuso blocks the left, looking for a way underneath on Michael Cope. Aukuso on the black trunks, back against the ropes. This is where he's dangerous. Can he spin Cope round at him? Michael Cope goes over the top with a good right cross. Good left hook from Aukuso back. This is a good fight with both boys landing some good shots. Aukuso on the black trunks, the cagey character. Cope, the eager beaver, the young boy. He wants to take this fella. He's going to try and do it now.
Sammy Aukuso is looking a bit fatigued in this round.
Yeah, if he doesn't get it, as you say, if he doesn't get it all his own way, he's maybe lose a bit of interest. But Cope's strong. Look at his body. Good shot! He's got him going here. It's a good right cross. But he's not rushing in too far. Good composure. Good underneath shot from Cope. Good shots underneath. 3, 1 to the head.
Well, Sammy Aukuso.
Cope's not rushing in. He's taking his time. A lot of fighters would rush in and go over the top and punch themselves crazy.
I spoke to Mike Cope last night on interview.
Cope's going to stays him up here. Underneath, over the top, underneath, over the top, underneath. Aukuso looks in trouble. He's bobbing and weaving. Stepping back. Good shot there from Cope again. Cope has him. He's gone in the corner. He's dropped there. Referee Malcolm Boone putting the count on Aukuso. Cope looks very fresh. Aukuso looks like he's looking for a white flag at the moment. Can he come back? Good finish here. Splendid round there from Michael Cook. That was a good, sorry to interrupt you there, Brian, but it just looked like it was going straight in there.
Yep.
And if we follow back to the corner, you can have a look at Aukuso. We just see his back in the corner there, but he's trying to put some water over his head. But you think, I mean, as you picked it in one there at the start of the third round, you said that if Sam Aukuso, if he doesn't get it all his own way, he loses a bit of interest. Well, he did lose interest, Brian.
That's right, and I was going to say just before there wasn't a punch, he went down on one knee. I think it was more to take a breather or to, you know, like you said, the white flag coming out, he's looking for that, and I think that's obvious at the moment. Mike Cope, on speaking to him last night, he said he hoped to go 6 rounds. He's got a lot to learn in boxing, and the more rounds he gets, the better he'll be.
Well, there's no place for cowards, Ray, is it?
No, you've got to be a brave man just to get in there. I think Kuso's just about to throw the flag in, I think, this round by the look of him.
And not to take anything away from Michael Cope, by the way, he's making good work of this, and I'm very impressed with Michael Cope. Very impressed. Didn't like his sunglasses, but before he came in, but he's making good work of this, and he didn't get over-exasperated, did he, when he had them going? No. And a lot of fighters go over there and they'll lose the impetus, you know? Michael Cope in the yellow pants from the red corner against the very experienced Sam Aukuso from New Zealand. Good left from Cope. Sprays the commentators. Lefts again.
Sue Murray for a dry cleaning bill.
Yes, that's on its way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good shots over the top.
Aukuso's throwing that right hand now from too far out, and he's sort of lunging forward, and when he misses, Cope's able to counter him with the 1-2.
We're in the fourth round here of the 6th rounder, and it's
Good
been a
left
good
hook
fight.
from Cope.
Cope goes forward again, puts him in the neutral corner.
I think that's about it.
Aukuso not fighting back, he's bobbing and weaving. He's got to throw a punch, or Buna will step in. Referee Malcolm Buna, good uppercut from Aukuso. Michael Cope still wary. He's not going to be careless, he's going to be calculated. No right hand there. Oh, two right hand misses from both boys. Shot again. Good shot over the top from Cope.
Back in the
Goes to
blue
the body.
corner.
Aukuso covering up, looking for a way out.
Good body shot.
Cope not punching too hard. He's just looking for an opening. Don't go punch crazy. Aukuso is back to the wall. Punches again. Good from Cope. He's just waiting to get that one on the target. I think he knows he's got it here. Aukuso
Wants to watch his hands though, because Sammy does pack a bit of power.
He's smothering up very well, Aukuso. He's taking the edge off the very vibrant Michael Cope.
It's fatigued Mike Cope a bit that last 30 seconds. I
He
think.
does. He just let him punch. There's a bit of a rope it up there. He let Cope punch himself out, did Sammy Aukuso. Gesture there. Good left from Cope. Good straight left. Steadying left. Takes control of centre ring.
Speaking of Bryce Birtwistle earlier on, he was telling me that he's inexperienced, Mike Cope, to fight on the inside, and that's what they've been working on, sitting there shoulder to shoulder, working the body and working on the inside, rolling and just that constant pressure of working on the inside. So that's what he's lacked from his kickboxing.
Well, Birtwistle's done a great job with this fella because he's transformed him from a kickboxer, and
That'll be it.
I think that might be it there.
I don't think he wants to continue.
I don't know why you bring fighters all this way just to dog it. It annoys me.
Well, there you have
A
it.
good victory there. I mean, he surrendered, but he was made to surrender by Mike Cope.
The 4th round knockout
I mean, it's
to...
not the way I'd like to see.
I think Sammy
Mike Cope.
Aukuso at this stage in his career just forgotten how to win.
Yeah, he's
Well, he
too
probably
strong
has.
for
Look,
him.
he's a journeyman, but he's done a good job, the fella. He's done a very good job, Michael Cope.
We'll now return you to a message from our sponsor.
Yeah, so if we look back here, look at there, Bryce Birtwistle in the corner there. He must be very happy with transcending his kickboxer into
a fighter. Well, he's obviously got the chin. Sammy bounced a couple of left hooks off him there, and like I say, he went the distance with Sakio Bicker in his first fight, and there's only 2 people who've done that. That's him and Sam Solomon. Big knockout record, Sakio Bicker. If he can get his boxing skills going, which he showed tonight that he's really on the improve, a fighter to watch for.
Certainly is, and I'm very impressed with that because a lot of the times you don't see a lot of good people transcended from the martial arts to the Marcus of Queensbury, but I must say, take my hat off to Bryce Betwhistle. He's done a marvellous job. Full credit to you, Bryce, if he's listening to this wherever, because that's been a great stance. And as the boys get the picture taken, a well-worked victory. We can always say that Sam Aukuso surrendered, but he was made to surrender.
He was made to surrender.
He was getting a punishment there. We'll go to the ring announcer, Howard Lee, for the official verdict of this opening fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by knockout, 2 minutes, 50 seconds in a round 4, registering his first professional win, Iron Mike Coe. Okay, Bruce from Body World. Thank you, Bruce. Don't go away, Mike. Mike, first time out on a Stuart Duncan big program at Powerhouse. You fought Sakio Bika, who stepped up for a Pan-Pacific fight then. Last time out, a good draw against Craig Eden, and tonight, a big breakthrough. Congratulations, your first professional boxing win.
Thank you very much, Howard. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody at Middleweight Martial Arts, particularly Bryce Betwhistle, Julian and Melissa in the corner helping me out, my lovely wife hiding up the back there, and everybody for coming along to support boxing. It's a real passion of mine and a passion for everybody that fights here. We don't do it for money, for anything else. So it's great to see everybody supporting us. Thanks very much.
Iron Mike Cope with Bryce Betwhistle.